Hi, Taurus! This is Taurus Tarot. A new beginning is in sight. I hope I spelled all that right. You know, when you like type a word and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if that looks right. What up, Tauruses? Thank you already for the likes on this video. I appreciate you and I love you, Taurus. This is a beautiful spread read, and I can see you've had to release some things in order to get these brand new beginnings. Prior to your reading, I heard like all this different like lawn mowing, blowing. So you may be like getting outdoors in nature, taking care of your lawn, doing some things around like your home and nature, everything like that, staying grounded. And I feel like that's gonna be really good for you. But I feel like there's almost been potentially this like chatter mentally in your head where maybe you're like, I don't really know where to go, what to do with this or that. And I feel like you need to get quiet and silence your mind a little bit and incorporate some spiritual practices. We'll talk about this. That's showing up in the spread in the read too. And prior to your reading, I also saw the Ace of Cups. Spirit sent me the Ace of Cups prior to your reading. And Ace of Cups, for those of you that don't know, in the tarot, I got this image and it was just so beautiful, so overflowing, so abundant. Ace of Cups is brand new beginnings in love, in sharing your emotions with the world, in communities, in relationships, in a soul's journey on a spiritual level. It's a very powerful, potent card for new beginnings. So I don't know if you're manifesting new love beginnings, new spirituality beginnings, new relationships beginnings, new things that your soul is getting aligned to at this time specifically, but a very beautiful message for you, Taurus. So I'm very excited for you. Congratulations, boo. For those of you that don't know me and you are new, hey, what's up? Hello. I am shamelessly sexy Jackie O. I'm a psychic medium, and I am a former certified sex therapist turned sexual confidence coach. I make videos on tarot, astrology, all the damn things, baby, to be able to help our shamelessly sexy spiritual self-care here. So, Taurus, I pull some cards on your oracle, higher self messages, day-to-day messages, money, finances, career, retirement here. I clarify what I need to with the tarot boo. I'm watching the chat too to make sure my video is all good because sometimes it'll cut in and out. So we're being mindful of that. Maybe you're being mindful of technology with Uranus in your sign specifically, right? Innovative thinking, ideas. But I also pull cards on your relationships, your sexual energies, and I end it with Spirit Says messages to give you something very tangible here. The number 2 could be very significant. You pulled the card number 20, Pendulum, out of the Spirit Says deck, which says a lot of opportunities are coming. Make the best choice and decision for you. The 20th could be an important date here, but you had 2 and then 2 cards and 2 cards pop out of this deck. You could have Gemini in your chart. You could have Capricorn in your chart. I could be talking to some cross watchers up in here too. You know how we roll and how they do, Bill. So Taurus, I just want to say, pay attention to the decisions, pay attention to the choices, and don't get bogged down by the mental and emotional feelings and thoughts of what other people might say they want you to do. But let's talk about your happiness, boo. So your overall cover photo, you have a lot of brand new beginnings and opportunities in regards of the 10 of Cups energy here. Brand new positions in a job, career, something new taking off, something that you're very happy with on a soul spiritual level here. You're going to have lots of finances for your money here, your family here, your relationships. Tomatoes, apples could be significant to you, as well as yellow flowers. But this is success. This is happiness. Congratulations. You might also be like finding your soul family in regards of a work, job, career setting, and a rainbow could be a sign that's coming in for you, as well as like orange and yellow birds here, if you can see that. You could also be a part of the LGBTQ plus community. For some of you, they also showed me someone dancing and singing on stage here, specifically at a drag show overall, and Queen of Wands is underneath that. And death overall, Scorpio. So your sibling sign energy, you could have Scorpio in your chart here, but this might be the death of one ending into some brand new beginnings and careers, and maybe you've worked really hard for this. For some of you, there's a contract that's not going to be renewed, but for others of you, I see you getting a better one, a bigger one, more money. So congratulations. We love that for you. This new beginning card says it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. Some of you might be getting fired because we did have the Queen of Swords, the cutting, ending, severing, icebox queen position prior to those other cards. So just be mindful, but you have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. So those of you might be completely secure in different job opportunities and positions, and others of you are securing bigger job opportunities and positions. But I do need you to save. Spirit's saying I need you to save like for the next like 2 weeks, because there's gonna be like a 2-week lull in between for some of you. That could be what the tooth is about. out here from one job to another. So make sure you have some savings around for you at this brand new beginning. And oh my God, I forgot that there was like a little bird kind of nesting right here. So I don't know if you're like sitting on some sort of new job opportunity, and it's like, you know, the company is kind of creating this position for you, building this nest, trying to nurture it, trying to nurture you, but they're like almost sitting on this job opportunity position, whether or not they can create it, budget, plan for it, whatever. So take what resonates for you. For others of you that are retired here, you are going to be connecting with a lot of people in your community. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of recreational activities that you're going to start with brand new beginnings that could turn into money and really fun. And it's going to really be connective for you. So I love this overall. And your investments also take off too. And you're probably getting rid of one and onto the other. So congratulations, Taurus. In regards of your higher self messages, the two that wanted to pop out, seahorses and unicorns, could be significant to you, but this says be your best self always, and gratitude and appreciation. The 24th could be an important date. 46, you could be 24 or 46 or 6 and 10s, but 10s representing brand new beginnings and endings with the 10 of cups here, but then also the 10 of cups here with your sexual energies. Let's get into that later though, okay? So this is what I'm saying for a lot of you, to make sure that you are appreciative of everything, every lesson, every blessing, everything here, especially with the full moon in Scorpio. That could have been a really tough one for you in your sibling sign. I don't know what happened for you. I don't remember what house that was transiting through. So let me know what resonates with you about that. But I feel like you really are just needing to take some time to slow down, appreciate the little things in life, appreciate animals, appreciate nature, appreciate like where you are being led, and just even appreciate yourself of like, wow, I have lived my best life here, showing up from a place of sovereignty, integrity, power, position. Maybe you're going to get a powerful position. I don't know, but there's something about that. But underneath this deck too, we also have beginnings and new experiences. So another confirmation here. Congratulations. White horses could also be significant to you as well. Maybe you're going horseback riding or something like that, but some of you, there is something about a familiar or an animal or spiritual animal totems could be very important for you to work with during this time, because we have birds, we have a dog, we have a seahorse, we have the unicorn, we have the white horse. So pay attention to that. Don't horse around with your energies too. I don't know why that's coming through, but don't horse around, okay? When it comes to, and that might be in relation to this, your soul is needing you to declutter right now during this time. That's the shameless truth, general day-to-day message that you may not be recognizing here. Now, you may be like, Jackie, what's soul decluttering? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. I'm unsure of that. Like, tell me more. So it can be, yeah, cleansing, purging your home, decluttering, getting rid of things that like no longer serve you, things you don't need anymore, releasing things. For others of you, this is people. For some of you, this is soul decluttering, of releasing any gunk from past, maybe family members, friendships that weren't the healthiest or best for you. Everything is energy. Energy takes up space and influences our aura and our energy levels. So maybe you need to get an aura photo done or check in on your energy levels. Souls having a human experience, we get caught in traps that we need all this energy, the stuff, when really less is more. Soul decluttering is shedding items, people, and things you no longer need or want, taking up space in your life. Get clear and ask spirit who or what needs to go. So I don't know if some of you need to maybe have a smaller community of people around you, but the quality is better, right? Like if you're someone who has so many different friends everywhere, but it's kind of like fake friends energy, and it's not true, real friendships or relationships that you can be honest and real with and have some emotional intimacy or vulnerability with. There is something about that for you, okay? Out of relationships, someone's going to be, for my singles, sliding into your DMs here, or maybe you're not even single, but so careful about that. And there's a new message coming to you, or even on the dating apps. You could be 53 or even 21. This person is confident that they can build something very strong with you in the future. However, I do see this being delayed. This person might be traveling until they do this, or you might be traveling till you can actually like meet this person up, but you will be moving forward with someone someone, and it is going to be a big success, brand new energy here, which I love. For general relationships, do something for someone that you love here. Be very giving during this time. Give your attention to another, and you have, yeah, like dogs, rabbits, and squirrels, and different types of butterflies. Blue jays could be significant to you here overall. 'Tis Gemini season. Talk, talk, talk. Stay out of the gossip here. That's what blue jays represent for you. But do something for someone. Be very giving during this time and appreciate this moment and slow down with your energies. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Let's talk about sexual energies. You had the 7th house and then like Leo come out. You could have Leo in your chart. Leo could be your 7th house rulership, but long-term partnerships, marriage, taking pleasures with others, and people like coming back around, having you being like the main character. They're going to take some sort of, action towards you. Mars is in Leo during this time here overall. So if you're single and you're like, do I want to date somebody? Do I want to hook up with somebody? You might be thinking about marriage, or there could be a hookup that turns into a longer partner commitment, which looks really nice for you, okay? For others of you that are in a committed marriage partnership or have multiple partners here, I see this rekindling of your relationship, which will be really good. However, I feel like there's been a lot of family responsibilities, 10 of ecstasy, cups in the reverse, which is interesting because you had the 10 of cups in the upright for your career, where maybe your relationship or your sexual connections have been on the back burner here. And there's this whole brand new beginning, Ace of Desires, that really wants to manifest itself and come in here, having new sexual energies, partners coming in, feeling connected, a date night, or rekindling, your relationship with a romantic partner here. So for others of you, though, if there was some sort of breakup that happened, I send you all my love and healing and everything like that, because this is 10 of Cups in the reverse, ecstasy, and maybe you went through some sort of situation where then you lost, their friends that were your friends, and it felt like a family here overall. Or maybe for some of you, you've been suppressing and repressing your sexuality, and now it's like coming out and it's go time because you had Leo, Mars, everything like that, and now you might be knowing what you want, getting some clarity on some different things here, okay? So let's shuffle out these energies for you. You could be getting notifications on your phone too, because I just got a notification that came through and my phone is on silent, so no idea. Most important messages here, overall message. Thank you for Taurus. Expansion, very beautiful. You see how there's this handshake here? I don't know what flowers these are, but there's also deer, which deers, does represent being gentle on yourself here, okay? And hummingbirds as well. I forgot to say this. Okay, so there's like this, could be potential female body spirit around you. Some of you have an ancestor, a mother that is watching over you during this time, laughing in the afterlife, having fun, watching you just do your thing here. So for whoever needed to hear that message, yes, they are around, and you might even be feeling them around you with this like handshake moving forward, or whatever that is, hand holding here overall. A lot of you are going to be expanding, like expansion in your love life, expansion in your spirituality, expansion in your friendships here specifically, as well as your career. There's a lot of growth, and there's a lot of need for you to take the steps moving forward, believe in yourself, and really practice some self-love here overall. Leap of faith. Everyone's like getting that card. We're not going to take it. We're only going to take the ones that pop out, but really do move forward with the best decisions for you. Shift your energy, shake some things up, shake some things off here, okay? Careful of like any sugary foods during this time. You might need to cleanse. You might need to shake up your routine here specifically. I know that you're stubborn as fuck, Taurus. Take some time to do something different here, okay? Get out of the monotony and celebrate differences. 33, Ascended Master number showing up for you. Dolphins could be significant to you, which those represent a lot of joy, a lot of peace, and a lot of harmony and healing here. And swans specifically represent compassion here. So be compassionate towards yourself and others during this time. Celebrate the differences of different people around you and see where they're coming from in their perspective here. Yeah, show your support and love for them and other people as well in the world here too. White roses might also be significant to you, or even some flowers here. You might be gardening, and then there's also like lots of different birds around you, okay? So Taurus, just pay attention to that. Shift your energy. Be vulnerable during this time here. Yes, there's a lot of hope and happiness. Title of your reading. I put a happy new beginning here. Congratulations. You're flying into something brand new here. You may be traveling, exploring more, or just even visualizing and holding out hope maybe for some sort of new happiness narrative timeline coming in. Messages, please. Day-to-day messages. Talents and titles. You're a very talented person. However, someone's going to try to use you for your talents or titles, so be careful about collaborations. Someone around you has fake intentions, trading love for money. So they're trying to be like, I love you, I love you, I love you. But then they don't actually want to pay you for what it is that you are like doing and such. So when people trade love for money, it's a flattery and abuse tactic. There's many family members or bosses or other relationships that are giving to you to receive money from you. Pay attention to people who are benefiting off your energy. They also just said this could be Taurus on Taurus action because you rule the second house, which is like, that's my money. So you may be kind of stubborn with maybe your needing to hire someone on for something or wanting to collab on something, or, you know, you told somebody you would pay them for something, but you don't. Watch out. Karma, Daddy Saturn. Watch that video. Videos tab here, okay? And then we have rest, recharge, renew, reflect, release, rejuvenate. This is going through your 12th house. Daddy Saturn here. Watch the video. Mental health, spiritual health, wellness, well-being. Slowing down here a little bit. Some of you might need to take a break from work. Others of you might need to retreat a little bit during this time. Yeah, working on mental health. Victim versus victor. I'm going to read this to you. This is a longer one. A victim blames the world for their problems and what they attract. They believe others are to blame for circumstancing, saying, why did this happen to me? I did everything right. Why? Versus questioning themselves on what they did wrong and how they attracted that circumstance. A victor looks at circumstances and immediately questions their beliefs, saying, this is happening for me. I wonder why. What did I do to attract this? And remain curious about oneself. The victim stays stuck in cycles they created. The victor challenges themselves to change out of cycles they created. Who do you want to be? So again, that's what I was saying about, like, you need to shake things off, shift things up, let things go here, Taurus, okay? Make sure you are showing up in your life as your best self. Spirit wants you to be the victor of life. Spirit wants you to win. Spirit doesn't want you to be stuck in victim mindset, because then you're just going to attract other victims in your life, negative people, energy vampires, soul suckers, right? And you don't need that, Taurus, during this time. So let's clarify. That's only going to resonate with some of you. So just take what resonates with you. Who's got fake intentions, wanting to use Taurus's talents and titles here? Or even like your stuff that you have. 10 of Wands. You might have walked away this in the reverse because maybe you've seen this before. Justice in the reverse. 7th house. Marriage, relationship, past business partnerships, an ex. It's something that you did in the past. For others of you, this is a karmic connection here. And for others of you, this is a Libra here. They're going to try to ask you about this. And you might reject them here. I see them not paying you what it is that you want. And the Justice card is number 11. You have the Ace of Swords. So 11 or 111 is here for you. Maybe 1111. This is not a wish fulfillment. I see you getting something better here overall. But someone's going to message you and do something sneaky behind your back. They're going to be like, well, you did this before, so why won't you do it again? Because Taurus changed their mind, okay? You're allowed to change your mind. You don't have to hold on to any obligations that don't feel right for you. There's something fake here. Spirit's exposing them and divinely guided in protection. What did I just say about 1111 and 111 here, okay? You could be dealing with a Leo here, Sagittarius. You're not attaching yourself to this person. Capricorn, you're coming out of materialistic energies with people and you're blocking them. And the Sun card in the reverse is a negative energy vampire who tries to use you and abuse you for something here, okay? So I don't know. Yeah, Queen of Swords, and that's the shameless truth. They're going to come towards you and still try to get you to do something here, to use you for certain things. Stay grounded, stay sovereign, own your power. Spirit shining a light on this and say no. Tell me about trading love for money. Page of Swords. For some of you, this could be a child. For others of you, this could be an air sign energy, someone younger than you. Or Capricorn, World card in the reverse. They're at a distance from you. Queen of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to trade love for money because they see you have it here. And it's almost like you're not falling into this trap overall here. Yeah, Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're like, hey, how about you take some time and work towards the things that I have here, okay? And again, this is also about someone trying to like pay you back or you needing to pay someone else back here. For others of you, vice versa, flip the energies in reverse, right? Like that's what we were talking about a little bit with that here. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. This person could be trying to get into your home, but it's in the reverse, so you're not even allowing them into your life. This is chaotic energy. Seven of Pentacles, you are divinely protected to take out the trash and leave them on the street here is what I want to say. That was sassy. Yeah. Healing. You're the star. Keep your accolades. Keep everything for you here. You could have Aquarius in your chart. You're just focused on yourself. You're healing, resting, and rejuvenating and recharging. Tell me about that. Hangman energy. This is your 12th house energy. Some of you might be isolating. Some of you might be depressed here. There's also Pisces. This is in the reverse. And the High Priestess, Cancer energy in the reverse here. There's some sort of subconscious fear psyche or thing in your mental health mindset or spiritual health or both that you are spiritually bypassing and you're not holding yourself accountable for on. You could have had two people tell you about this in your life here, maybe a Pisces or a Cancer specifically, but it's almost like you are refusing to actually do the inner work here, and then you feel like you are stuck. Then you are attracting disease. Then you are like resting too much, rejuvenating too much, and then wondering why, like, why am I overly tired? You may be overly sleeping too much, and then it's like fucking with your health specifically. I don't know why. King of Pentacles in the reverse here. This could have been someone in your family who had these patterns too and never actually did their work, but then they spent their money on like stupid things here specifically overall. I don't know why. There's something about money and not spending your money in the right places, but making sure that you invest it in yourself so that you can heal. A lot of you had some sort of trauma or there's financial abuse that's been going on in your family, or you've heard this from other people's families too. Take what resonates with you. And it's almost like you wish that other people in your life could change. Yeah. And take action. Yeah. And this is what Spirit's like illuminating with this Piscean energy. This could be someone that you're married to, Taurus, or again, someone you have love for and you wish that they could just change their ways, their habits, take initiative, take action, and try to be better for themselves and for others around them here. Tell me about victim versus victor. Be better for other people around you. That's the only card. Be better. Take initiative. Boss up. Change your life. Work on yourself. Saturn and Aries. Saturn and Aries. If you're not going to try to work on certain things that are really good for your mental health, your mindset, Taurus, it's going to impact your family here, and they want you to literally heal. They want you to feel better and take this initiative. And some of you, this could be a mother wound here. Queen of Cups in the reverse, you could have water in your chart. For others of you, this is like break the generational curse and pattern of whatever trauma it is that you went through, and don't do this anymore. Work on your healing. It's like that's more powerful to actually work on yourself, become more committed, dedicated, and grounded rather than remain stuck in outdated timelines and throwing yourself a pity party. Well, you have to remember my childhood. You have to remember my family. No, stop putting those judgments out there. Like, this is you making better choices and decisions moving forward with this. And your sibling sign, Scorpio energy, is the 8th house. Heal the psyche, heal the secrets, heal the things, and you will feel free from this mentally and emotionally here overall. Otherwise, you're not doing anybody justice here. You might lose relationships, Taurus. Or even the love of your life with that Libra energy in the reverse, ruling the 7th house. You both are ruled by Venus. Clout chaser. Again, yeah, someone's using you. Careful of people being a social climber and using your popularity, influence, or fame or reputation to gain more attention in their life. This can backfire on them, and this person's wearing a mask who's ever trying to do this. Spirit's also saying if you're wearing a mask and this is lipstick on a pig energy and you're being fake in life and not owning your shit, owning your shameless mirrors, your shadows, and your light here, Spirit's like, take off the lipstick, show the world the real you, and do some damn things, boo. Yeah, budget cuts, financing, firing, saving money. Kind of picked up on that. And you get to be the problem to your problem or the solution to your problem. Choose wisely, Taurus. I know I'm getting like really in this read, so I want you to really be mindful on your healing. It's coming up in the cards. Was it justified? Moral justification is at play in the situation. Yeah, this has to do with your relationships, how you're showing up. Moral justification is when someone does the right thing by telling the truth rather than covering up lies or keeping a secret that endangers their life or others. People who want to keep secrets want to keep sickness alive. People who want to learn, get help, and do the right thing and not lied are morally justified in trying to help you in these different situations in life here. And those are like the hard lessons that we might need to learn, that when someone's actually like having our back in something that we could be going through that's really shitty or tough at times, and you thank them later. Money. Authority, position, power. There could be some ego clashes with a boss. There's some sort of need for peaceful solutions, adventure in the upright. Exciting work could take you outdoors or on a trip. Climb things steadily to reach your financial goals. Yeah, a lot of you are cutting ties, though, with some sort of position, and you might be leaving a current job. Go with grace. Real passion in the reverse. So you're delaying some sort of blockage of something that you could actually do and be really great at with this great match here overall and this ending. Like, you are refusing to change certain things that need to be changed here with the skull. It's like this ending is inevitable. So what can you do to try to figure out your finances, your next moves, moving forward into something better here? Again, you might need to watch like Scorpio's read whenever I do it, because that's your sibling sign here. But there is, again, 1111, 4-1, some sort of success that will be ahead with this. But don't settle for less in some sort of career. Strength card in the upright. You could be dealing with a Leo boss here and just having the courage to try to stay in a position here to make something better. But 3 of Wands, it's ultimately not going to help your growth. It's keeping you small. And 3 of Cups in the reverse here. You're dealing with a lot of people that want to keep you on a lower level playing field, Taurus. So an example is like, oh, you just do that and I'll take care of this. Like, you niche in this area, but then like I'll do this. And it's kind of like they're trying to say you're really good at something, but they almost are like threatened by you because they don't want you to take over some sort of position or job, or there's some sort of skill that you have that other people are threatened by here. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Just be careful of shit talking at work with the 3 of Wands. These are reckless, chaotic people in groups that more so expand the company work morale in a very poor, nasty, negative way. So don't be going out with coworkers during this time here. Page of Cups in the reverse, I'm telling you. Drinking, and 10 of Wands here in the upright. You will be leaving something here, but you're not telling everybody yet. Page of Swords in the reverse. I see you waiting for a new position here. You might be very sneaky about this, you know, cleaning up your desk, not letting people show you here overall. Tell me about this work adventure. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this might be a future gift that's coming through. You release yourself from the day-to-day. Future gift, destined gift. 4 of Cups here. Pay attention to the signs. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Your family may not want you to go on this. The Sun card in the reverse. King of Wands. There might be a Leo that's holding you back from actually going here because they might be jealous that you are getting this leadership position role opportunity. I'm telling you, yeah, they're fighting you. 5 of Wands here, the Sun card. They don't want you to be in the spotlight. What comes of this adventure for work? Knight of Pentacles, but you could miss out on a really great opportunity. Page of Wands, Hierophant, but you don't. It's almost like 10 of Pentacles. Like, your family feels like you don't deserve to have all the money and successes in the world here. But there's 2 different contracts here. And again, Queen of Wands, you are meant to be seen and be out there. I think you're going to go no matter what here. It's kind of like you might be like, well, I vowed to myself if I ever got an opportunity like this for my career, for networking, for community, for connecting with people, being in groups overall, being spiritually, divinely guided and led here, I was going to do it. And you might hear about multiple contracts from people, but this could be delayed specifically here. Knight of Cups, doing something creative. Maybe you're a painter. Maybe you work in the spiritual community. Maybe you're like Success is guaranteed. Go take that trip, travel. Don't listen to what anybody else is saying to you. They're trying to sabotage you off your path here. And these might be the people you need to cut ties with. But you may be teaching something here, like a course, university, going overseas, doing a retreat, doing something spiritual, creating some new endeavors with a community of people. And you're going to have a lot of fun. Red flowers or roses could be significant to you, or orange cats. Cutting ties, 10 of swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're coming out some sort of major cycle. 10-10, again. Ace of cups. So there's something you want, love and money, but it hasn't fully manifested yet. And I told you, I saw the ace of cups in the upright here. Okay, you can't tell people what it is that you're doing yet. Queen of Wands in the upright. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be out there. You are meant to be fiery, having fun here. And I feel like for a lot of you, you might have some trust issues from people in certain job settings, career places. Yeah, because you mastered something. Now you're freeing yourself from it, but you dealt with chaotic energies. And it's almost like it created some sort of like work anxieties here. And some of you are just like, I don't care if I only have so much money for certain cups. Like, you're choosing your happiness here overall. Some of you might be like working at okay, koi fish could be significant to you. There's something about koi fish here. There's prosperity ahead. Some of you might have some tattoos. You might be a tattoo artist. For others of you, you might be hosting like some different types of like creative circles, painting. There's something about painting, artists, again, singing, composition, music. There's some sort of creative like project here that I think is your real passion that you actually want to go after. But it's almost like someone put the narrative in your head that you can't make money that way here. So this real passion Taurus needs to be mindful of with career. Magician, it's not manifested yet. Gemini, Virgo energy, but you do have the tools. You might also be working in silence for your success in the Empress and Justice energy. Wow. You could be collaborating with multiple people here, okay? Your real passion is traveling. Yeah. Creation, conversations, getting out of chaotic energies, a complete transformation. Tower moment. Wow. A lot of you are in some sort of company that's just not it for you. It doesn't feel good, doesn't feel right. It's not magical. It's not happy. And you're going to hear news of something else, but you're almost not going to tell people what this is because you know that you're settling right now for less than you deserve. And now you're going to get more. A lot of you are going to be moving for work. Others of you are going to be seen in the public eye. You're going to have a brand new business of your own than this Empress energy. You might be doing something on Etsy shop, opening a business with crafting, painting, and there's a lot of contracts, lots of sales with this Justice card here. You have double Libra energy as well as Taurus, your energy, and Capricorn. You could have those in their chart, or for others of you, you could have benefactors that are helping you with this specifically. There's a lot of destined connections with you that you are meant to meet during this season here. So I would say get out there and network, but just don't tell everybody what you're doing. Work in silence. And again, you might stick through a position for now, but do save up. Yeah, Temperance in the reverse. Some of you don't feel balanced in this. And for others of you that are retired, this is like rebalancing, yeah, some sort of new idea, contract opportunity, creativity, having fun with this, and focusing on something that you actually love to do. For those of you that are retired, there could have been something that you loved to do for years, but you never allowed yourself to actually like pursue it and become like your own boss or create something that like you actually wanted to see if you could make money. And now I see you doing that. Flashback, yeah, like something from the past here. Maybe you're a photographer. People from the past will return. You may have an old job that wants you back, a second chance, or come back around. Maybe you're doing some consulting, but relationships, like I said, connect with people during this time here. And there are outside forces that are coming in here, okay? Divine help. The next full moon is in Sagittarius, so pay attention to the astrology. And there's a wish come true. Put it out there. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected. No worries. It's just what you need. Yeah, I'll give you just what I need. That's just what I needed. Might be singing. Okay. Relationships. Taurus, y'all be quiet. Make sure to please like this video. Taurus. Someone's being very immature. They could be 44. They're in their 40s, though. They're ignoring your conversation and deleting it so they don't have to read what you wrote, so they don't have to hurt. This person is non-committal. 56, breaking down to an 11 here, so there's no guarantee. They actually want to put forth an effort. And I feel like for some of you, this is your relationships or friendships. Wow. So you have 4, 4, 11, and 6, 6. Look up that angel number. Someone's bossing you around, treating you like an employee. You're in some sort of codependent relationship, Taurus, but I see you coming out of this specifically overall. You have a lot of dark energies in your spread, and I don't like it. Clear them. Cleanse your energy, clear, protect your home, get rid of like negative energies of people, like even in pictures, frames, photos that like you associate that you don't like they're dragging you down here. Yeah, we're just taking the top one. 42, rest and relaxation is essential. So give these past energies a rest. Take a break from them, release them here too. They could have been sharks or maybe someone that's like a past ancestor or family member. That was not a kind person here, that yelled a lot. Somebody yelled a lot from your family. Why are they ignoring Taurus? Okay. So you have 7 of Cups, the Magician, and 7 of Wands. 717 could be significant. That's a Cancer date, I believe. But maybe Google that number, see what that is with numerology, because it is a mirror number here. This person could be exposed in their dreams that they're trying to they still want a connection with you, Taurus. They still want to have a conversation with you, but they're actually really non-assertive and cowardly. And 7 of Wands, when it comes to waking life, they don't move forward. You're dealing, with a karmic individual here. You have Sagittarius and Libra. This could be that person, or Gemini, Virgo. They could have it in their chart. You could have it in their chart. But it's almost like someone doesn't want to take accountability and they want to run away from some sort of mess that they made. Yeah. I'm staring at the mess I made. Whoa. And they don't want to move forward. But this is some sort of karmic individual. Some sort of karma is being taken care of by the divine in your dreams with these people. Yep, they're sending this person a message. You hurt somebody, Taurus, and you didn't take accountability. You better watch it. You're getting karma here. I flipped the energies in reverse. Watch the Saturn in Aries. It's just what I keep wanting to tell you because of this karma. Who's non-committable? What do we need to know? 4 of Cups in the upright. This person, again, victim, victor, pity party here, may or may not reach out to you. 3 of Swords. This person's been hurt in relationships, so they may not even want to date you. Judgment, Scorpio in the reverse. They could have made bad decisions, choices, judgment calls in relationships, actions here. For a lot of you, this is love, and they have some healing to do. This is not the right person for you. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. They spend too much money. They don't actually want to grow with you. They don't want to actually build a life with you. 7 of Swords, it's at the first chance that they get, they're going to do something sneaky. They could also have a pattern of stealing, lovers, or making bad decisions, or even potentially taking money from you. Pay attention this Gemini season here. Again, they might just walk away. They're a runner. They're a ghoster. They're anxious. They're avoiding. Who's bossing Taurus around? 4 of Swords. You don't even care. You're give it a rest. 10 of Swords. Wow. Someone that's stuck up in their own abuse patterns, their own cycles. They want some sort of power over you. Temperance in the reverse. Okay, Sagittarius energy. They're very angry. 10 of Cups. This is a family member for a lot of you. They're not trustworthy, and it's almost like they might try to be there for you, but then they hate you. It's a love-hate relationship, and it's a very manipulative energy. Again, they're trading love to try to get in your good graces for some sort of reason. And I see you being moving on. I have my own family. And again, 1010 is showing up here. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, but Spirit's saying move on and away from these individuals that are abusive, that are mean, that are using you for money, that don't actually love you in your relationships. Page of Wands, yeah, create brand new beginnings. Someone could be warning you about this person as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here specifically. That's your relationships. Top of the deck, we have give this relationship 90 days before making a commitment or having sex. We'll get into the sexual energies. And in the reverse, say what you mean what you say. So you're sick of people lying to you and not committing to certain things. Be that in a friendship with you, be this a family member, be this let's actually get this shit done and move forward here. And it's really screwing with your relationship. And yeah, asking for help. Maybe you asked someone for help for something and they didn't commit to actually doing it, and it's lipstick on a pig. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support here. Some of you might need to work with Zeus here overall. Zeus is the god that gives and grants miracles, wishes, and if Zeus can't do it, someone else will. 38. Honesty is essential. Speak your truth, Taurus. Speak your truth with these people. Okay. Sexual energies here. You had some different things come together. What do Tauruses need to know? Sun. Someone's sexually aware, confident, and knows what drives them in relationships. This could be a Leo. The sun is also in Aries. Then we have Pluto, which is Scorpio. Sexual catharsis, transformation, rebirth. And Virgo. I'm releasing what no longer works for my sexuality and relationships, and Venus, but it's in the reverse. I don't know if there was some sort of love that backfired. Yeah, there's a square and a semi-square here specifically, and then there's a new beginning. Some of you are trying to figure out whether or not you can go back to an ex or a person. I don't think it's going to be good if you try or you do, because you really need to be healing something and expressing yourself with these small tensions, and it's going to take a long time for this love to actually be worked on. Now, for others of you, you're holding yourself back from love, from romance, from affection, or maybe someone just trying to do something nice for you in a committed relationship, or these sexual energies or sensual energies. This could be Taurus on Taurus. Tell me about Sun. Judgment card. You got something with Scorpio. You're making the best sexual decisions for you in relationships, and you're not bound to maybe one person here. You're very sexually healthy. Yeah, you may be dating, meeting someone out and about at the club, getting tipsy. There's someone celebrating you, taking you out on a date. You might meet them at a party. 9 of Seductions. Congrats. You could be born in 99, but you're freeing yourself. King of Pleasures. Ooh, you might get a daddy that loves to spoil you, honey. You got a lot of sexual and relational abundance. This is someone who wants to commit to you, and they are a loyal provider. Lot of Scorpio. Okay, we have the Strength card in the reverse with Pluto. Someone could have, like, forced some sort of sex on you or unwanted touch on you here in a relationship. 2 of Pleasures, but you remained balanced in this situation. Maybe they thought, oh, well, you're bisexual, so you're open, or you're this, so you're open. And it's like, no, that's not it. For others of you, it's like this person just acted too harsh or too quick and too erratic. And you were like, whoa, I wasn't ready for that. And you're like, let me get grounded. 10 of Pleasures, Pentacles in the upright. A lot of you are going to be in a long-term, committed, happy relationship here. Love that's lasting. There's something about unity. And this might be like rebirthing some sort of relational connection here. And this could also be someone brand new where it's like a sexual catharsis, and it doesn't come in until Leo season. Yeah, the Magician card in the reverse. Like, this hasn't been manifested yet, Shameless Squad. Venus, 1 card. You're holding yourself back. 5 of Pleasures in the upright. Pentacles. Do I go back to this person? A loss of a sexual partner breakup. Someone's begging you to come back for money, sex, their belongings. They're trying to use their good personality to say, and this is delaying you actually moving into like a good, healthy 7 desires, protected sexual connection and energy here. King of Desires. And yeah, moving forward with your life. So don't self-sabotage. If you want love, new romance, you have to be able to release people and things from your past. And I feel like that's been your whole read, Taurus. Yeah. 11th house, new sex, new friends, new relationships, aspirations, communities. And 7th house, that you want the long-term commitment here, okay? Those you in a long-term commitment here, you like need to become friends again first, date each other more, go on like double dates, everything like that, have some fun, you know, if it's like you and it's later on in life and it's like you need to rekindle like some fun date nights with friends here. Bird just like flew up. That's how I was looking up. Let's close this. Reflection. Reflect what you want to attract and keeping that for others, keeping the good energy, enlighten people's lives. Instant manifestation. Very beautiful. You have the power to manifest all the successes in your life. So come from that victorious energy. Dreams, we talked about that. Pay attention to your dreams. The answers you need are there. Call upon your spiritual team for guidance. Spirit's exposing someone or something to you in your dreams, okay? Air, go outside on a windy day, fly a kite, listen to the breeze, and focus on your breath. Work with air, work with fire here, your masculine elements. to take action, meditate with a candle and flame, and abundance, Taurus. I swear you always pull this card. Prosperity, blessings, fortune, and freedom are on the way. Claircognizance. You have premonitions, precognition, psychically knowing things before they happen. I've been saying this your whole read. Karma. Your destined and fated events are coming true. We're with you. Watch the Saturn in Aries. You reap what you sow. Lessons, blessings, karma, whatever, okay? And we discussed this. You need to let go of people, energy vampires, drainers, and things from the past. This is for your highest good. It's like move along. Okay, you're closing out a lot of brand new, a lot of old cycles in order to have and reap these rewards of these brand new beginnings, Taurus, here. So take it or leave it here. I would recommend you take it. There's just some different things that you have to be able to do to move forward through these rougher energies. Do not shame yourself. Really work on yourself, your mental health, your spiritual health, your wellness during this time. Get clear, cleanse, let go, release, especially of negative energy vampires, because you might block a blessing if you are not actually clear with what it is that you are here for and what it is that you want here too. So Taurus, make sure to smash subscribe, the like button, leave me a comment below, help the channel grow, completely free to you. And as always, make sure to check the other placements in your chart. I love you, Taurus. Stay tuned.